What's up, everybody? Tori from Healing Mischief, and I know that I've got everything real exclusive on the Fang app, which is free to download. Come join the dark side. We have no AI. We are all just a bunch of spooky, weird people starting our own social media where we can put unredacted files. Thank you, the Fang app. Thank you, the Fang app, for not making me edit all my receipts. Thank you, Truth or Demons podcast, for making me so need to post my receipts. Thank you, everyone who's been supporting me. It's been awesome. So this is an amazing article. I will post the full article to my podcast, Hello Cat. This one entirely is about, mentions the Lutzes and is about, let's see, what year is this from? 1976. Oh, it was 10 cents. Oh, back in the day. My cat is here. This is Moo. This is my cat. Moo, say hi. My little Moo cat. You cannot eat gummy bears, though. No, you cannot. No, you cannot scratch my chair either. Okay. You are going to... We are doing this in real time, and I can't put you down on the dog. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay. Don't kill me. See, I'm just a normal human being, I promise. I got normal problems. It's just me in my little office and my endless amounts of files. And I just... Listen. Let me hold your hand when I say this. The Warrens are liars and frauds who have mocked my dead father since June 9th of 1995. I was 7 and they were discrediting him, talking, like saying horrible things about him, making fun of me. Like, stop all of this virtue signaling. Oh, we can't talk about the Warrens because they're deceased. What are you talking about? You guys have been trashing my father for 3 decades. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, here is a San Francisco Chronicle 1977 article entitled Disagreement Over the Lutz's Story. And this one is about the Amityville Horror, which is like 50% of the stuff that I have that I'm drowning in is... Oh, this thing's choking me. Brittany, how'd you do it, girl? Open letter from my dad to a publisher. Some of the topics of my dad's work are more dangerous than other topics for me to discuss. So I talk about those in person. I'm hoping to do a lecture this October in Cape Coral, but we'll see. I'm going to read my favorite for you guys on my YouTube, which I started just so you guys will all follow me to the Fang app. But this is from May 1985. There he is. It says, it's 1974. Oh, the AFT's Ghostbuster. It's 1974 in the peaceful community of Amityville, Long Island. In his large Dutch colonial home beside a rustic canal, Ronnie DeFeo murders his entire family with a high-powered rifle. In 1975, he is sentenced to 105 years in prison. DeFeo claims he was driven to his murderous acts by evil forces present in the house. George and Kathy Lutz move into Amityville house and, after 28 days of terror, are supposedly driven out by the same demonic forces. Authority on parapsychology, ghosts, psychic phenomena, vampires, and longtime United Federations of Teachers members Stephen Kaplan is called in to investigate the Amityville horror case and is a recipient of the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Award for his research in parapsychology and psychic phenomena. Oddly enough, Kaplan says he doesn't believe in the supernatural. I look for primary and secondary evidence and for scientific proof first and foremost. And he prides himself on clear-headed and straightforward approaches to the occult. This fall, Kaplan will teach a course in parapsychology and occult sciences at the Forest Hills Adult Center in New York. It will be the 40th course that he has taught on the subject. due out this June from Bantam is the nonfiction book True Tales of the Unknown, in which Kaplan has, it says Ghostbusters 2 are two of my best cases. So let's see. Ghostbuster, Stephen Kaplan poses in front of the infamous house. There it is. And this ripped thing is one of the Kaplan files. And I will show you what I mean. I have not just articles, not just personal notes, not just everybody's snail mail. I have all of the Vampire Research Center data, which has to be handled properly because it was a census that was done with an expectation of privacy. So I'd like to share the data of the Vampire Research Center without invading the privacy, or I would love a team to reach out and ask for the consent to discuss and follow up with a lot of these cases. So I am looking for people in the Fort Myers, Southwest Florida area that can help me with all this. It's just me and my obvious dog and cat. Psychic fight evil forces in the house where 6 died. And this one is, of course, about the Lutzes. Let's see, are the Warrens in here? They're probably in here together. Let's see. No, but let's see. My favorite. You guys are all attacking these people for making fun of this guy. This guy who had some allegedly inappropriate relationships with some women. Problematic, but okay. We can leave that out of parapsychology, I suppose. I can't say that everybody that I've worked with or myself is a perfect person, but I can certainly say it should matter when speaking about someone's character, what they did. But I don't dig into that. I just want to show you guys these. I'm not even editing this video. Like, I'm going to put everything up the way my dad had it and the way I have it. And if anyone wants to see any of these files personally, let me know. Private message me on Facebook, on Instagram, or send me a message on my email at wegotghosts@hotmail.com. wegotghosts@hotmail.com. And I'll send you a copy. You can see it yourself. The amazing, levitating. So this article, as I read on my podcast on the Fang app, will tell you all about how all he had to do was do the sign of the cross and all the possessed Cabbage Patch dolls gave up. I don't know why you all think that they're the leading expert. Just because my dad mysteriously could no longer stop anyone doesn't make anybody a leading expert. Like, you can't take out everybody else in a race and say I won, okay? But I can't get too into that, unfortunately. As a lot of my dad's work that isn't safe for me to share. But as you'll see on the Fang app, on the cassette tape I just uploaded, obviously my father did work with high-ranking officials. You catching me? I can't. If you find me in person, we can talk more freely. And if you find me on the Fang app, message me. Spirited Argument. This is 1978, and he's got this underlined, and this is about the Warrens. And I think I'll end this cute little video with this. I'll read this little quote here from the Journal-Courier, Tuesday, April 18th, 1978. Spirited Argument could be a draw. And it's by Donna Kampf, staff reporter. And my dad, it says Stephen Kaplan spelled it wrong. Here we go. The head of the Parapsychology Institute of America has claimed that the two local spiritualists, Ed and Lorraine Warren, are frauds and should resign from the profession. Stephen Kaplan of Queens, New York, said he wants to, quote, exorcise this so-called demonologist, referring to Warren. Quote, I'm trying to educate the people in Connecticut to what's going on, he said. If he, Warren, is the only demonologist in the state, I think it's time you got a new one. Warren, however, called the man a, quote, crackpot. For me to even discuss this is a waste of time, he said. And then, he's no doctor and no authority, Lorraine Warren said. He's not in the field. The man is a sick man. There's no foundation for what he says. Well, am I allowed to talk about you, Lorraine? What if I tell you that my ghost dad is talking to you? What if I said, like, his words, right? What if I'm not talking to Ed and Lorraine Warren? I'm talking to the literal human public. This is, like I said, unedited. When I say I have the Dr. Kaplan files, I literally mean the tedious job of I have 3 kids too. This is just random photos. Oh, you can't see. There's the ground of Jerusalem. I mean, there's so much to go through. My father was Jewish. So there's so much I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, okay, so this, let's see. We'll do this in real time. This is a drawing of the gaseous germ. It's him explaining a concept. Let's see what we got. Can you see it? Yeah, there's Dracula. That's a poster for Dracula. Like, there's such cool stuff. But I got to get my film projector out, and I got to figure out who all these people are. John Keel with Steven at a UFO convention. It's going to be fun, you guys. And I'm going to put it on the Fang app. It's going to be great. So, I mean, some of it's just pictures of Jerusalem and reference because he was a teacher and, you know, you don't have the internet. You need references to look up and stuff. But what I'd love is a bunch of people to come help me. What I'd love is a collaborative. And I'm also an artist in Southwest Florida, like I said. So if you're looking to do haunted house that isn't real, we're prop building tomorrow, which is a Wednesday. But and then I hope to just have everybody follow me on Instagram at Healing Mischief and see the stuff about me, because of course I'm going to be posting a lot about my dad. But then there's also the really cool stuff. I like to go thrifting. I'm a touch sensitive, like psychic. So thrifting can get a little overwhelming, but it's my favorite thing. I found this Dare ruler. You guys remember Dare? I'm like a nostalgic junkie. I love everything nostalgic. I've been spooky my whole life. And a bit of a hoarder, I suppose. So before I go, I just want to show you guys a few more things. I have never-ending vampire files. I have so many ghost cases to follow up with, both of my own and my father's. And not just here in Florida, New York. I've got one in Pennsylvania. I'm desperately trying to find a team that I can trust in Pennsylvania. I need honest paranormal workers. I will not work with anyone who is unethical and making stuff up. If you are guaranteed to find a ghost for the camera, that is not what I do. I will end on this note. When I say I have receipts, I mean I have coffee-stained receipts. Ed Warren. Does he make money lecturing? Yes, he did. Did he not receive any compensation for the Amityville Horror case? Does he still support the deal between DeFeo and Lutz, or does he, Ed, admit the deal was terrible and unethical? I wonder if Ed ever answered these questions. Did he not tell me he was prepared to use Hans Holzer's so-called info on me, even though Ed and I agreed Holzer is a phony professor? So I don't know what dirt everyone thinks they have on my dad, but I'm sure everyone's got dirt on me too. More dirt on me than actually my dad. And my dad's 5th question for the Warrens, I guess. What is the name of the publisher that printed your first major book after promoting the Amityville Horror True Story? So drop that in the comments if you know the answer. And then I'm going to have some really cool stuff. Like, I've got his stamps for his signature, and they still work. So, like I said, I've got cassette tapes. I mean, I got everything. I got his souvenir from Japan, you guys. I want to show you. Hold on. Forgive me in my jumpsuit. I still really want to be Britney Spears when I grow up. Like, I don't know, I thrifted it for $10 and it felt right. So this was my dad's first book, Pursuit of Premature Gods and Contemporary Vampires. This is the author's second copy. There are only a few copies of this in all of existence. Here is the Amityville Horror. My mom has never made a dime from a single sale of this book. It went to the publisher maybe 2 weeks after his death. His mysterious, mysterious death that I was there for. I'm a witness. I was there. I've been there in the shadows, you guys. I was there for the Amityville dive when they were looking for the second gun. I was there for filming Amityville shows. I've been at Chiller conventions. I've been on TV about it. Like, I took my time away because the bullying got so bad that I just didn't think that the paranormal field could be saved. But I'm so inspired by the movement of people that said, no, we're going to legitimize this freaking field and we're going to stand up and say that exploiting people's feelings, oh, there's demons and I'm the only one who could help you, all that stuff is so unethical and so damaging. So I will end on this. Truthfully, I got all my vampires are. I will end on this. To my precious daughter, August 9th, 1997. Victoria, now that you're old enough to read this book, you can read all about mine and Daddy's story. I'm so proud of you, my little star, and I know that Daddy is too. With all my love, Mommy. Please remember, when you're talking about bullies and bullying in general, that the Warrens and their followers have been bullying the widow of this man for 3 decades, and no one batted an eyelash. I have been dragged through the mud and then discarded by the paranormal community. Now is our time. Now is time to make it right. Legitimize the field of parapsychology. Start letting people know that they have gifts and that they're not crazy. The world needs to stop fighting each other. Fighting in general, but fighting. And I hope that this ridiculously long video reaches the right people. So with lots of love. And I hope to see you on the Fang app, where I will be reading the books and files and fun papers and Warren articles and haunted cases and chocolate ghosts and the ghost of Edgar Allan Poe and the ghost of the haunted painting that makes people crash their cars into buildings in Pennsylvania and crazy stuff. And I want you to be there for it. I want you to be there for it. So don't miss out. Get the Fang app. Find me, Miss Story. MYSTORI. Mystery. Miss Tori. Love all of you. Be safe.